Okay, so here's the thing: Niners have all these injuries, but Kyle Shanahan keeps saying, it's not ideal. We're not having the training camp that we'd like, but there's no season enders yet, and it's nothing too serious. The stars are still healthy. Christian McCaffrey hasn't played at all in training camp. Brock Purdy's healthy. Do you think it's realistic to expect the Niners to essentially keep the core of their team healthy and go on a run this year?
Is this the one we're asking? Is there Super
No,
Bowl
that's another
windows?
one. We're talking about really how they're trying to save the stars, how they're trying to preserve these stars, and will it work?
Okay. I applaud Kyle for having kept his really essential players healthy and not using them a lot. I have no criticism of him for that. Purdy, McCaffrey, Bosa, Trent Williams, I think it's the right thing. And Iggy, do I think that when he plays them, they will be healthy for a large part of the season? Here's my answer. They can't keep anybody else healthy. Mm-mm. Why is he going to keep Trent Williams healthy? He can't keep his wide receivers healthy. He can't keep his running backs healthy. So what is to make me think that, we're going to put our good guys there, McCaffrey, and he'll just play 17 wonderful games? Everybody seems to get hurt. I'm sorry. Every day the news real quick.
Both guards are hurt right now. Ben Barch, Dominic Pooney hurt. The backup quarterback is hurt. Every running back except for Christian McCaffrey is hurt. And Brandon Ayuk has been hurt for a long time. He's coming back slowly. So other than that, they're doing a great job.
Yeah. So when the season starts, they go out. They have all these players. You say, this is a hell of a team. And Iggy, it's a hell of a team. They have real talent on that team. Mm-hmm. But I don't have the faith that talent will be together all the time, because this is a team that gets its players hurt. I don't know why. Kyle doesn't know why, but I'm not hallucinating. It seems to be their pattern. So, Iggy, I'm not confident.
Okay, here's the core of the team, not counting Ayuk, who's not back yet. Trent, Christian, George, Brock, Bosa, Fred, Lenore. That's 7 guys. So Trent Williams, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Brock Purdy, Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, Deommodore Lenore. If 2 of those guys aren't playing in a game the Niners play, if you take out 2 of those guys randomly, they might have a tough time winning. If they didn't have Lenore and George Kittle, they might lose to any team. And if they didn't have Bosa and Trent Williams, they might lose to any team.
Oh, God. If you don't have those 2 guys, you're in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Trent Williams is the most important. Yeah, he makes the whole run game go, and he protects Purdy, and he's really good. So I would say take him out, and they just one guy, and they're in a lot of trouble, because Iggy, as far as I can tell, they don't have someone close to him that could take his place.
Not even close. And if Mac Jones isn't around, then Brock Purdy, they can't win without him. George Kittle, he's their number 1 receiver and their number 1 blocker, not named Trent Williams. He's pretty important. Christian McCaffrey is the only running back on the team. Geez, they have no margin for error. So, yeah, they have to keep these guys healthy, but, I mean, they haven't played much football. And it's like we were talking about a minute ago. You have to, this team, when they get to the preseason games, often looks like they haven't been hitting very much. And so when they get hit, they go... Patrick Taylor Jr. broke his shoulder in that game.
Poor guy.
Broke his shoulder. It's like they're not quite ready for the contact. Now, we're talking about future Hall of Famers that may be able to get themselves ready on their own because they've done it so much, but still, scary.
Did we count Fred Warner in the essentials?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And then, Brandon Ayuk still is one of the essentials as well, unless Ricky Pearsall becomes a consistent, excellent player. And you wonder how many games can the Niners win against, their divisional opponents before Ayuk comes back. They got 3 divisional games in the first 5 weeks.
Whoa. And last year they were 1-5 in the division, and they lost twice to Arizona, which is not a good outfit. And I don't like their quarterback at all. and they lost to them, that gives you pause. I love, the fullback said we have all our core players back. So what?
So does Arizona.
What did that do?
So does Seattle.
Yeah. So
do the Rams. And those teams all improved.
Yeah. That's
when you
a very
talk about
good point.
We have our core guys. Every team has a core. I don't understand that.
I like that you use the verb improved. I don't think the Niners improved. I think they have a very good starting lineup, offense and defense, but it's the same one. They haven't really improved, whereas I think, for example, Seattle has improved.
Mm-hmm. In fact, on paper, the Niners have gotten worse, and what they'd say is that, well, we didn't have a choice. We had to spend a lot of money to extend Purdy, Warner, Kittle. And so as a result, we had to let rid of, let Dre Greenlaw and Hufanga go, some players we would prefer to keep. But we're good. We're great at drafting. We're great at developing. By week 13, we might be better than we were last year. But right away, it's going to take some lumps.